Okay. Okay, so Yoga for Health is finally up and running to do some yoga videos. So we hope you enjoy. We want you to stay well. If you need a block, if you have one at home, this is a great tool to sit in case your hips feel really tight. Kind of helps to keep the hips higher than the knees. Yeah, so if you don't have a mat, you can just work with your floor. Let's close our eyes. Try to sit up nice and tall. And I want you to start to focus on your breathing. You're going to close those eyes. Start to breathe nice and deep through the nose. And just notice what your quality of breath is like today. Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling a little stressed? The deeper you breathe, the more benefits you'll receive from this practice. So just do your best to really calm down the body. Slow, deep breathing, a few more breaths here. Start a breathing technique that's going to calm down the nervous system. So nice and slow, start to breathe in, take your time. Let's hold the breath. And then exhale as slow as possible through the nose. Again, breathing in, take your time. Hold the breath. Exhale nice and slowly. Concentrate. Keep going. Let's breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale nice and slow. A few more times on your own. We all breathe a little different. So you want to breathe in fully as slow as you can. You're going to hold your breath for a count of 2. And then you're going to exhale as slow as possible. I want you to do it a few more times without me leading. Keep concentrating. After your next exhale, just start to breathe more naturally, not holding the breath anymore. And let's try to set a goal for tonight's class. Try not to make your goal a physical one. Maybe your goal is just to not have any expectations tonight. Or maybe your goal is to listen to your body, back out when things don't feel too well. Just set some type of a goal that you can work towards. And then let's offer the practice tonight. So maybe offering to a family member, a friend, your God, anyone that you'd like to offer this amazing practice to that can benefit. Just remember to breathe smoothly. One of the goals of yoga is to quiet the mind, the 50,000 thoughts we have in a day. So we're going to work on keeping that quiet, moving, breathing, stretching, feeling well during these uncertain times. Alright, so let's blink the eyes open. We're going to come to stand at the front of our mat. Okay, so you can put your block aside if you have a block. You're going to stand with both feet together if it feels good for you tonight. We're going to inhale, reach our arms all the way up, looking up at our palms. And we're going to exhale, we're going to fold forward. You can slightly bend the knees for the first one. Relax your neck, let it hang. And if it feels good, let's shake the head yes. And then shaking the head no, just kind of loosening up the neck and shoulders. You're going to bend those knees so you can place your hands flat on the mat, and you're going to step back for plank. It looks like a push-up. Okay, try to get the body nice and level here. Really engage the core. If this is too much, you can put your knees down. Otherwise, you're holding this plank, pressing away from the mat. One more deep breath. On your exhale, knees come down. The whole body's going to come forward. Let's inhale, lift the chest, shoulders are back. And then pressing back for your first downward facing dog. On your inhale, let's bend the left knee, take a deep breath. And then on your exhale, bending the right knee, just kind of walking in place here, waking up the legs. Inhale, left knee bends. Exhale, switching right knee. Good. Let's look forward, slightly bend the knees. You can walk or step to your hands. Hands are going to come to your shins, look forward, flat back. Then you're going to exhale, folding in half here. It's our first active fold. Relax that neck, relax those toes, breathe deep. Let's inhale, reach those palms together, maybe arch back if it feels good. Exhaling, hands come to the center of the chest. We're going to do that once again. So inhale, reaching up, arching back. Exhale, folding forward with length. Relax that neck. Bending those knees, stepping back for that plank pose. We're going to hold it again. Breathe. Again, you can place those knees down if you need to. Find some inner strength here. 2 more breaths. On the exhale, knees come down, whole body's going to come forward. You're going to untuck those toes here. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. See if you can stay still for this one, pressing away from the mat. Breathing deep here. Keep trying to press those heels closer to the floor. Slow down the breath. Let's inhale, look forward, bend those knees, walk or step to those hands. Hands come to the shins, flatten the back, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, nice active fold here. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, palms to touch, arching back. Hands to the center of the chest, one more time. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, folding. Bend those knees, step it back. Plank pose, breathe. Focus on your breathing here, 2 more breaths. On the exhale, knees come down, whole body comes forward. Untuck those toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and deep here. We're gonna go ahead and lift the right leg, so nice and straight as you can get it. Keep pressing away from your mat, breathing. On your inhale, you're gonna try to step forward in between your hands. We're gonna rise up for our first high lunge. So arms come up, bending into that front knee. Breathing deep, we're working this front hip muscle, the psoas muscle, the biggest muscle in your body. This muscle goes from your femur bone into the middle of your back. Keep breathing, lengthening that back leg. Hands are gonna come down, plank pose, so sweep that leg back. Holding that pose, breathe deep. We're gonna pick up the pace slightly here. We're gonna try to bring our left knee to our right elbow. See if you can tap the elbow. And then bring the leg back. Other side, tap the left elbow. And you're just switching sides here. Starting nice and slow. With control. 2 more. Good. Downward facing dog. Breathe. We're going to lift that left leg in the air, nice and straight. Use your breath to calm your body. On your inhale, gracefully stepping that foot in between the hands, rising up for high lunge, other side. Breathe. Hands come down, stepping back for that plank pose. Same thing, we're going to bring that right knee across to the left elbow, tap it, and then switching. Nice upper body strength here, nice core strength going, keep switching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, breathe. You're going to separate your feet about the distance of your mat. And you're going to start to walk your hands back so that you're just hanging over those legs. Relax your neck, maybe grab both elbows. Slight bouncing maybe swaying left and right, whatever feels good. More breaths. Take a deep inhale and exhale out through the mouth. Let that stress go. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let's start to walk those hands out to plank. Bringing those legs back in towards the center so you're in a nice even plank pose. We're going to come into side plank. You have 2 options. You could drop your left knee down, center of your mat. Left hand will come center, opening to the right. Or if you're feeling good, you want to try to stack those feet in your side plank here. Okay, so either option is fine. Maybe you start to look up at the palm. And we'll go ahead and switch sides. So again, you can place that right knee down. If this feels better tonight, right knee is down, left arm is going to lift, opening up here. Maybe lifting that back leg if that feels good too. You have all these options, stacking those feet. Just do what works for you. Okay, whatever works for your body today. Maybe looking up at that palm. Good, left hand comes down, back into your plank pose. We're gonna run it out this time. So you're gonna tap your left knee to your right elbow and then switching, but see if you can go a little faster this time. Breathe, create some internal heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, breathe it out. Let's inhale, go on the tippy toes. Exhale, send those heels back down. We're gonna go ahead and lift that right leg again, nice and high. This time we're gonna bend the knee, and we're gonna start to open that leg up towards the ceiling. So bent leg, I like to call it fire hydrant pose, but that's what it's called. It just reminds me of a dog. So breathe, really opening up that hip. And we're gonna step that right in between those hands and rise up for that high lunge once again. Try to stay nice and low here. We're gonna pulse. Okay, so we're gonna drop the knee, not to the ground, but just 5 times. Just bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Let's bend those elbows back, opening the chest, and see if you can arch back, really open up. We're gonna interlace our hands behind our back, move slow, you're in a balance here. We're gonna do humble warrior, so we start to bow forward on the inside of the leg. Breathe deep here, it's a balance, you need concentration. Releasing those arms, the right hand places on the inside of the leg. You can also use your block if you need to, and the left arm's gonna open up. So nice opening up here, breathing deep. Good, left hand comes down. Right foot sweeps back, downward facing dog. Breathe deep here. If you need a rest at any point, you just drop those knees down and relax. Left side, so left leg's gonna lift. We're gonna bend that knee and open the hip up here. Slow down the breath. And we'll step it in between the hands, rising up from that high lunge. We're gonna pulse the knee, so drop the back knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, let's bend those arms back, bending, opening up the chest. Starting to bring the arms behind the back, interlace, and then folding forward, humble warrior. Releasing that left hand down to the ground or to your block. Right arm's gonna open up. Slow down that breath. Good, right hand down, sweep it back with downward facing dog. Let's look forward, bend those knees. You can walk, step, or even jump to the front of your mat. Lengthen, so arms come, hands come to the shins, look forward. Nice active fold here. Inhale into chair pose, so arms come up, then you bend your knees, tuck the tailbone, relax the toes. Hands come to the center of the chest. Keep the knees bent. Deep inhale. Exhale, left elbow across the body, twisting to your right. Just the upper half. Relax those toes. Inhale, back to chair. My legs are burning and I've been doing it for 10 years. So just keep breathing through it. Hands to the center of the chest, big inhale. Exhale, twisting to your left. Try to get those hands to the center of the chest. They might be going towards your armpit here. Try to press into it. Inhale, stand all the way tall. Arms come up, you're gonna interlace behind you. Try to open the chest. We're gonna fold forward. Bend those knees, let the belly come onto the thighs. Relax the neck, see if those arms can come off the back. Squeezing those palms. Nice and slow. Start to straighten the legs as you rise up. We're going to come into a balance. Try to lift your right leg. Flexed foot. Maybe it's really low and you're just practicing. Maybe you're trying to come into a T shape. Focus. Breathe. We're going to try to bring our left hand to the mat. If you can't reach, use that block. Okay, so your left hand's on the block. You're trying to open up. Maybe you fall out like I do. Maybe your hand's on the floor here. Do the best you can. If you don't have a block, maybe slightly bent knee. Now let's try to get tricky here. Can we interlace the hands while we're here? And turn the hips back forward. Bring the leg down, bend into the knees, come back into that fold. It's okay if you're not being very graceful today. Just try your best. No judgment. On the inhale, starting to rise back up. Left leg's gonna go back. Maybe really low. Maybe T-shape. Right hand's going to come to your mat or to your block. Left arm's going to lift, opening up for that half moon. Use deep breathing here. Let's go for that challenge. Try to interlace the hands while you're here. Turning the hips back forward and coming back down into that fold. All right, rising up from there. Let's shake out those arms and legs. Woo. Okay, let's do some balancing. As if we didn't just do some balancing, but we'll do some more. So standing on the right leg, left leg can come really low in tree, can come medium, or it can eventually come above the knee. Hands are going to come to center. Regain control of your breathing, slow it down. Let's bring those arms up. Try to slow down the breath here. We're going to bring the hands back to center. We're going to turn the knee forward. Let's do our best to straighten that leg. Breathe deep. Inhale, lift that leg. And release, shake it out. Other side, same thing. So really low, medium, or above the knee. Just don't press against that standing knee. Hands come to center, slowing down the breath. When you're ready, bringing those arms above the head. Look at one spot. If you're wobbling all over, just try to look at one spot. Relax the shoulders. Good. Hands come back through the center. Turn the knee forward. Straighten the leg. Breathe. Let's inhale. Lift that leg and release. Shake it out. Good. So still facing forward. I'm just turning so you can see better. One more balance. Hands come to center. On your inhale, you're going to lift that right knee. And then you're going to exhale, straighten. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straight back. And keep moving with your breathing. If it's too much, you're just inhaling, tapping. Inhaling, tapping. Okay, so do what works for your body. Deep breath, straightening, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. One more. Let's hold this pose. Bring those arms forward. And releasing, shake it out. Same for the other side. So right leg is down. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Pressing back. Move with control. Move with your breathing here. It's like a moving meditation. Listen to your body. See if you can extend really straight. Last one, we're going to hold it. Arms will come forward. Awesome. Release, shake it out. Can we just bounce a little, get all the stress out of our body? So just a little bouncing. Move your arms. No one's with you. You're quarantined at home, so just feel fun and awesome and just shake out your body. Eyes open or closed, your choice. Just move that stress around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, palms face forward, close those eyes. Focus on whoever you're sending this awesome practice to. Gain control of the breath. Good. Let's open those eyes. We're going to inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, fold in half. We're going to step back for that plank pose. We're going to run it out one more time. So left knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow. And just see how fast you can go. Get some anger out, get some stress out, run it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Again, you can come to child's pose at any time. If you need to place the knees down, go ahead. Let's lift that right leg in the air. We're going to step it to the outside of our right hand. Okay, and you're just going to rock a little here, forward and back. Your back knee is going to come down. You're going to untuck the toes. You can stay right here if you're feeling a good stretch. You can also use your block if you want to put your forearms down. Or if you're super flexible, you're going to bring those forearms to the mat. See if you can stay still here. bring those hands back on the mat if we're on our elbows. Tuck the toes in the back, lift the knee. Left hand's gonna come center. We're gonna open up to the right for a nice twist here. Good, bring that arm down, sweep it back, downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lift. You're gonna step it to the outside of that left hand. You're just rocking forward and back. Back knee comes down, untuck the toes. Try to relax in the hips here. Maybe coming onto your block. Maybe going onto the forearms on the ground. Just listen to your body, try to relax. The deeper you breathe, the more your body's gonna relax here. See if you can stay absolutely still. All right, let's bring that right hand center in our mat. Tuck the toes in the back, lift the knee. You're gonna open up for your twist. Left arm to the sky. Work on straightening that back leg. Nice deep lunge in the front. Awesome, left hand down, downward facing dog. Breathe deep here. Awesome, let's bring the knees down to the ground. And we'll bring the forehead to the mat. So sit back towards your hips. Bring that forehead down. Take a moment to relax. Lowering the music slightly here. If the forehead doesn't come to the mat, if you have that block, place the forehead on the block. If the forehead is already on the mat, let's bring our arms by our sides. Relax the shoulders. Good, we're gonna come up to sit. Okay, so if you can comfortably sit on the heels here just for a moment. I'm gonna face my back to you so you can see what we're doing here. We're gonna bring the right arm up, we're gonna pat ourselves on the back. We're gonna bring the left arm under. Maybe you reach. If you're like me, you're gonna take that left arm, you're gonna reach for the top elbow. Okay, so I'm going to turn around. Let's close the eyes, sit up nice and tall. Slow down the breath here. And releasing this side. Let's try the other side. Maybe you can reach on one side. So left arm comes up. Pat yourself on the back. Right arm's gonna go under, see if you reach. If you do not, you're gonna bring this arm overhead, pulling that left elbow down. And again, close those eyes. Try to breathe up and down the spine, slowing everything down. Awesome, let's release that pose. We're gonna come onto hands and knees, so tabletop. Make sure your wrist and shoulder in line, knees and hips. We're gonna bring our right arm forward and our left leg straight back. Nice balance here. If you're feeling like a challenge, you're gonna reach the right arm behind you and see if you can find that foot. You want to pull up a little bit, but just listen to your body. Don't go too far. I don't want you to be in pain, but slightly uncomfortable is good. Otherwise, staying right with the arms straight and legs straight. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So left hand forward, right foot back. Like someone's reaching, pulling you from each side. And then maybe reaching for that foot if it feels good today. Awesome. Let's go ahead and release that. We're going to bring our right leg forward. Okay, so a 90-degree angle. Hands come to center. Take a deep breath. You're going to take that left elbow. You're going to cross it in front of the leg. So you're twisting to your right. You can stay right here with your left knee dropped. If you want the challenge, you're tucking the back toes and trying to lift that back knee, getting that leg straight. See how deep you can breathe here. Let's go for the other side. So you can place the knee down. We'll switch legs. Left leg's gonna come forward. Inhale, hands to center. Exhale, twisting in front of that leg, twisting to your left. You can stay right here. You're still getting all of the benefits. If you want more, you're gonna tuck the toes in the back, lift that back knee. Slow down the breath. Calm the body. One more deep breath here. Hands come down. Last downward facing dog of the night. So we're going to come to sit. You can just sit down any way you'd like. If you want a challenge, you can bend your knees, cross your ankles, and jump to sit. Okay, let's bring those legs out in front. Arms are going to lift. Big inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Keep those feet nice and flexed as if you're standing. Relax the neck. Slow down the breath. Awesome. Let's rise back up. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to rest the belly on the thighs. You're going to reach for your feet. You should start to feel this in the lower back area. If you don't feel it, start to kick the heels away, but leave the belly on the thighs so you can get that lower back area. And then relax the neck. To rise up from here, hands are going to come behind us, fingers facing the feet. You're going to point the toes, see if you can lift those hips off the ground, maybe drop the head back. With control, lowering back down. We're going to bring our right leg into the thigh, so bending the knee. Left arm's going to lay on the inside of the leg. You're going to reach overhead, getting this side body stretch. Take a really deep breath, and then you're going to fold onto the leg. Awesome. Let's rise up. Let's try the other leg. Left leg comes into the thigh. Right arm's going to lay on the inside. Left arm comes overhead, really opening up the side body here. Keep breathing, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. Take a really deep breath here, and then folding forward onto the leg. Really find length in your rib cage as you fold. Remember, try to keep that mind quiet. That's the goal here. Calming down all of those thoughts. Awesome. Let's release from there. We're ready to come onto our back. You guys have made it to the back. Good job. So scooting forward, bring those elbows down, and then slowly lower the body down. Let's take a moment, just let those hips, lower back settle in. Check in with your body. How does it feel? So we're going to start to move the knees left and right like windshield wipers. Okay, and if you can go to the ground on each side, do that. Awesome. Let's bring the feet flat on the mat. We're going to press those hips to the sky, okay? So keep the knees parallel and just pressing those hips up. Relaxing your shoulders, taking some deep breaths here. I'm going to slow down, lower this music a little bit, getting us in a more calm state. Keep pressing those hips to the sky. You have 5 more breaths. You guys are doing awesome. Keep breathing. Press a little higher. Inhale, exhale. Pressing up to the sky. 2 more breaths. On your exhale, slowly imprint the spine back into the mat. We're going to pull those knees in. We're going to start to do circles to the left. So pulling in and then away. Go to your left. Go with digestion. Nice and slow. You do everything so fast. Let go of that. Go slow. Few more times, massaging the internal organs here. Awesome. Let's put the feet back on the ground. You're going to cross your right leg over the left. Your first option is to just press that thigh away from the body, so pressing the right thigh away. Or you're going to pull your left leg in. The right hand goes in between the legs, left hand behind. You can pull that thigh in, or if you're super flexible, you're going to reach for your shin. Make sure your shoulders are on the mat. Your neck is relaxed. Slow down the breath here. Awesome. Let's try the other side. Left leg's going to cross. You're trying to pull the right thigh or the right shin into the body. That left hand can go in between the legs. Just stay connected to breathing. Try not to focus on anything else. Awesome, let's release that. Let's bring the legs out long, so flat on your mat. You're gonna pull your right knee into your chest. You're gonna flex both feet here, okay? So flexing, pulling that knee close into the body. It's a really active pose. And let's tuck the chin a little bit, so nice long spine. We're going to try to extend the leg up towards the ceiling. So maybe you're reaching for your thigh today. Maybe you can reach for the calf. One day the ankle. And maybe that left leg will stay straight. Maybe you want to bend it today and put the foot on the mat. Okay, so if this works better, you have that option. Otherwise, trying to straighten that leg as best as you can. Nice deep breathing. Let's release the legs, slowly start to bring it back down. Let's switch sides here. So left leg's gonna pull in, you're gonna bring the right leg really long, flexing both feet. Again, tuck that chin so the spine is long. Inhale, exhale. Slowing everything down. And let's try to straighten that leg to the sky. Okay, reaching for the thigh, or the shin, or the calf I mean, or the ankle. This leg we can work on staying straight, or if you're like me where it starts to bend a little, you can bend into it and let the foot go down. Really work on the left leg becoming as straight as you can, flexed foot. Awesome, you can release that leg down. Let's pull those knees into the chest. You're going to bring the knees over to the right side onto the ground. Keep the right hand on the thigh, holding the legs down. Left arm's going to extend out. You're going to look towards your left. Let's close the eyes. I want you to settle into this pose. Try to relax your mind, relax your thoughts. Just let the body soften. You have nowhere to be right now, so let yourself chill. Every time your mind starts to go somewhere, bring it back to just breathing. Watch yourself breathe mentally. Let's go ahead and switch sides, pulling those knees over to the left, and then looking towards your right. This is a gentle spinal twist, great for the spine, keep it nice and young. Remember, just try to relax here. See if you can breathe a little deeper. Keep your mind focused on breath. Alright guys, we're ready to rest. It's our final pose. You're going to bring the legs out really long. You're going to bring your arms by your sides. Tuck your shoulders under a little bit. Let the feet kind of flop open to the sides, palms facing up. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. You just worked your body so much here. Do this again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let it all go. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale completely. You're laying flat on your mat with your eyes closed. If your tongue is stuck to the top of your mouth, let it go to the bottom. Let the eyes feel like they're sinking deep into the back of the skull. Relaxing both legs, both arms. Just absorbing all of the benefits this practice has to offer. And even if it's just for one moment, everything is perfect. Please enjoy some rest. You've earned it. Nice and slow. Don't make any movement. Just take a deep breath. Keep the eyes closed. Deep breath in and exhale. Start to wiggle those fingers and toes. When you're ready, that nice morning stretch overhead, just reaching behind you. Just relax your arms behind the head here, keeping those eyes closed. Just take a moment here in peace, in calmness, in joy. You're going to gently roll to your right side. Use your arm as a pillow, bend the knees, nice and comfortable on your right side. And if something comes to mind, maybe set a goal for tomorrow, something you can work towards for the day. We can't change the storm that we're in. We can't calm the storm that we're in. We can calm our mind and our body. Keeping those eyes closed, I invite you to sit back up the way we started class, sitting nice and tall. And you can rest your hands in your lap or you can bring them to the center of the chest. I like to close out with Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. It just means may all beings everywhere be happy and free from their suffering. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from their suffering. Let's take one deep breath together and then bowing forward to close out our practice. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be doing more yoga to come, and we hope you join in with us. Stay well.